Leo, 3 October opens a day when much may feel subtly different, as if the world has shifted a fraction. What once seemed important might suddenly fade, while something barely noticeable grows louder. This isn't a day of fireworks, but a day of quiet turns that later reshape the whole picture. It's made for looking inward, not to judge yourself but to ask, how am I really right now? You might wake with a light inner tension, as though you want to do something without knowing what. That isn't laziness or apathy, it's the pause before the next curve in the road. You often run at high speed, eager to shine, act, and inspire. But on 3 October there's a gentle reminder. How about simply living? Simply being? Today, especially, don't pretend. Don't wear a mask if you crave quiet. Don't say, I'm fine, if what you want is a genuine embrace. You know how to hold it together, and appear strong even when the inside feels chaotic. But this day invites you to exhale, to be real, not heroic, but alive. In relationships, this may show up clearly. You may notice you're performing to avoid disappointing someone, or that someone close doesn't truly see you, and you're tired of it. This isn't a cue for conflict. It can be the start of an honest conversation with another person or with yourself. 3 October also brings shifts in desire, goals, and motivation. What mattered yesterday may feel flat today. That's okay. It means you're growing up on the inside. Your compass is changing. Some things are outdated. Something new hasn't fully revealed itself yet, but already lives quietly within you. If you're in a relationship held together mostly by effort, you'll feel that more sharply. Not because love has vanished, but because you're done with struggle. You want softness, sincerity, calm. If your partner can offer that, you'll know. If not, you'll know that too. If you're single, the day can be surprisingly bright. No ache, no longing to prove anything. Just a sense that you're already whole, not searching, settled within yourself. If you feel that, keep it close. It attracts the right people. 3 October may remind you that self-worth isn't a prize for performance or a reflection of others' opinions. It's how you feel in quiet, without applause, approval, or an audience. If that quiet feels empty, don't panic. Take it as a gentle invitation to care for yourself from the inside. You can be strong and inspiring, and you also hold a depth even your closest people can forget. Many see you as confident, radiant, and energetic. Today, it's essential that someone sees the real you. Vulnerable, honest, feeling. If no one nearby fits that role, be that person for yourself. You may realize you don't want to speak at all, or the opposite, that there's too much pent up inside. That imbalance isn't weakness, it's a signal. You've been showing up for others for too long. 3 October can be a day to return to yourself, not a social role, not the armor of strength, but your warm, living core. Practices that reconnect you with your body are especially helpful. A hot shower, a slow walk, gentle movement, deep breathing. Not for results, but for the simple feeling, I'm here, I'm alive, I can hear myself. Your inner lion doesn't need to roar today, it can bask in the sun, rest, and restore. If you're working, progress might be slower than you'd hoped. Don't scold yourself. The energy favors honesty and inner steadiness over productivity. Recognize that you can be both in motion and at rest, both states matter. Interactions with loved ones may highlight where you're tired, where you're carrying too much, and where you want support. You don't have to say everything out loud. Sometimes it's enough to admit to yourself, I don't want to be convenient anymore. You'll be surprised how life starts shifting when you own that. 3 October isn't about outer change so much as inner transformation. You might feel moved to change your circle, your way of communicating, or to step away from those who drain you. That's not selfish, it's mature self-care. Some Leos may remember an old dream, something that once lit you up, and feel a flicker return. Not a blaze, but a gentle yes, I still want this. Don't ignore it, it could be the tender sprout that brings you back to life. You often walk with your chin high, and that's admirable. But 3 October invites you to look inward instead of upward. You might realize you've been missing details, signs, and quiet whispers that guide better than logic, or even experience. Today you're especially tuned to symbols, a line of graffiti, a phrase in a film, a message from someone long silent. Any of these may be more than coincidence, answering a question your heart's been holding. 3 October lifts a thin veil so you can see what's real beneath what's obvious. Pay close attention to the people you interact with today, who leaves you warm and who quietly drains you without raising their voice, who truly sees you and who simply feeds on your energy. This is a day for deciding inwardly, with this person I continue, with that one, I'm done. No explanations or arguments needed. A quiet admission, I no longer want to spend myself, is enough. You'll be surprised how easily attachment lets go. 3 October helps Leo unhook old emotional barbs, words, pity, and memories that have held you too long. You might think of someone who once stirred powerful feelings and notice there's still warmth, but no desire to go back. That's maturity, not coldness. I can love without clinging. I can be grateful and still move forward. If you're creating today, the best flow comes from work that isn't outcome-driven. Paint because it feels good. Write without knowing the ending. Take photos without planning to share them. That's how you return to yourself, doing what you love without roles or ratings. If the day feels strangely empty, don't rush to fill it. The emptiness may be a blessing, a space where something new can arrive. Deep within, something important is already forming. It needs pause, quiet, and stillness. Don't run from that. Some Leos may feel inspired to change something outward, a haircut, your style, the atmosphere at home. It isn't a whim, it mirrors an inner shift. Follow the impulse even if you don't know why. Your intuition is especially accurate today. By evening on 3 October, you may feel the day was well lived, even if it passed in silence, even if you checked off nothing unuseful, even without inner fireworks. This wasn't a day of doing, it was a day of returning to yourself, your feelings, the subtle inner world you often hide beneath sturdy armor. Give yourself an evening without obligations, without shoulds, without pep talks. Just be. Light a candle, sip your favorite tea, take a solitary walk, or gaze at the sky from your window. That is a true reset. Real luxury is being at peace with yourself, not racing your plans. If you don't feel like talking, don't. If you want to write but not send, do it. If tears come, let them. You lose nothing by showing your true self. You only make space. The more quiet you cultivate inside, the more genuine your life becomes. Sometimes Leos fear that if they stop being strong, they'll lose respect. In truth, you're respected not for invincibility, but for sincerity, warmth, and the rare gift of being both vivid and deeply human. 3 October gives you a chance to feel that. If a moment of lightness finds you, even briefly, don't dismiss it. It's a sign you've come closer to yourself. If you allow that ease to stay, it will lead you to a place where you no longer have to fight for attention, love, or recognition. You'll simply be, and that will be enough.